Log on to NBAMockTeamCoins.com to fulfill all your NBA 2K hopes and wishes. Be sure to type in Flight23 White. Live your dreams today, man. To any parents out there watching, you might want to listen up close because not only is stealing a crime, it's also an addiction. And this is a very, very serious addiction that's very underrated. Basically, I've been stealing since around the 5th grade. Then came middle school. And middle school, like I said, I didn't go to the best middle school. That jump was freaking wild. So many memories, man. So many stories I will unfold later on. I mean, even in 6th grade, these kids did not care. They were complete savages, yo. Like, they were professionals. Like, they would sit there and brag about it, dog. I'm just like, yo, you doing this at the young age already? Boy, you didn't even hit puberty yet. But, I mean, there was this gaming company, gaming store. I don't think they're no longer in business anymore, but I don't know if you guys had this around where you live, called Plan Trade. And they literally built it right next to, like, when I'm talking about right next to the middle school, you can walk, like, it's literally like a 2-minute walk. And it was just like, I don't know who the manager was at that store, but he had to be just freaking, like, just dumb stupid. He put everything out in plain sight, and, like, it didn't have no, like, packaging around it, so, like, if the security thing, like, if you pull it and it goes too far, it wouldn't go off, and it didn't even have a scanner at the front door. Kids going in there non-stop, just hitting lick after lick after lick. And I didn't really catch on to this until around 8th grade. And so one of my old homeboys was just like, yo, come on in, let's go slide a Plan Trade. I know you need a new controller, because that was around that time where I first got, like, the next gen systems, like the older next gen systems, like the Xbox 360s and the PlayStation 3s. I had an Xbox 360 at the time, but I only had one controller. I got that cheap package. Yeah, I'm starting to remember this now in the back of my head. So to make a long story short, I eventually went over to the store with Avery, and he distracted the store clerk, and I took the controller. Nothing happened. You know, I got away with it. That is where the addiction came, guys. When I tell you, like, I just felt freaking like a damn, like I felt like I was above the law, like, literally. I was just in a complete state of a mind frame. I'm so, like, I just thank the Lord for just getting me out completely. And the crazy part about this is that everything that I'm talking about now that led up to all what I'm talking about happened recently, and that is also the biggest reason why. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily, like, some people said I'm, like, going crazy or some junk. Like, that's why I'm more fired up, like I want to go somewhere. So I began pretty much stealing from any store and whatnot up until past 10th, 11th, 12th, out of high school. 4 months ago, I stopped stealing. Like, I stopped stealing completely, and I'll tell you the reason why, and the biggest thing on why you want to continue listening. All parents, anybody who just wants the biggest lesson, or you yourself is stealing, stop right now, because just like anything, for example, like a drug dealer, they will always eventually get caught by the system, or they will end up in the grave. Same thing with the gangs, etc. You always freaking go down. So we talking about 7-8 years non-stop stealing. I'm talking about from the stores. I'm not talking about no freaking, like, going breaking into anybody's houses. Like, no, none of that type of high freaking movie, film, scripted stuff. And I mean, I had the opportunity to do that with old homeboys, but I had to thinking, like I said, like, I want to protect my life. I want to be somebody one day. So, you know, I never got involved. But even the small stuff matters, everybody. And you may not think it matters, but it really does. And so one of the biggest things I would do to resolve my anger, or just, you know, calm myself down, is to steal. It just was an addiction. Like, I just didn't care, because I feel like I can get away with this, so I'll feel better about myself. Like, it was like an insecurity that would kind of be resolved. I woke up on a Sunday, yes, a Sunday, and that's what I was going to do. I went to Walmart. I was stealing some batteries for my flip camera. This is a plain camera I use when I'm outside doing vlogs. I'm about to upgrade soon, so probably by the time, you know, maybe around the time when I get to editing the video and putting it out there, I may have a different camera, but that's just letting you guys know ahead of time. But yeah, I flat out hate paying for batteries. Like, who the hell wants to take money out their pocket and pay for something like, just like, that's not even worth a penny to me? Like, I feel like batteries should be free. So I was trying to go to Walmart to get some AA batteries, but you know, I was trying to juice these fools. I wasn't trying to go pay. I'm just like, yo, I'm too good to be paying $10 for some freaking batteries. Like, I just had that stupid stealing freaking dumb criminal type of mindset. I didn't even care. I did this before. I had experience, but this is where I slipped up. And remember what I was talking about again, something always comes back back to bite you in the ass. I just was, again, feeling myself, getting a little too cocky. And this is what I did all the time when I would just go and steal, in this particular item, battery. And this is from Walmart again. I would just go over there and I would just take the batteries that are like on the rack, and then as I'm walking, I'll make sure you have like baggy pockets in your shorts or jeans. And what I would do, I'm mix matching like a bit right now, guys. Please do not judge me. Pretend like this battery inside the flip camera has like a packaging around it. We'll just use my plastic bag, and I would take it and I'll put the, you know, the whole battery. Didn't even open it yet. I would open it up inside my pocket, like I rip it with my nails a little bit and just like crunch it and split the middle, and I'll just let the batteries fold out, and then I'll just, you know, quickly walk to a spot and I'll just like toss the packaging out the battery. But what do you know? Here comes me acting all better than everything. I just decided, like, you know, I'm not gonna waste my time walking around the damn store doing this junk. Like, I'm just gonna freaking take it off the rack, rip it up wide open. But there was like literally no, to me, this is where the freaking crazy part came in, man. I didn't even feel like nobody was watching me, like it was empty. And I actually did not just take one. I ripped two open. It was a very small pack, and it was like, it wasn't an extra large battery pack, but it was just something slightly below it. Because I was a little bit of a strategy type of dude, like off the Matrix or some freaking junk. I looked left, right, and then back left again. There was nobody in my sight, like I promise you. So I had it off the rack, and I was just like, man, I'm not gonna go walking around, bitch. I just ripped that thing open, and then nobody's still near me. Took the battery, because I was gonna be prepared, like if somebody see me, I was just gonna take off either way. They're not gonna catch me in the store. There's always freaking a couple people in any supermarket, I don't care where you go to, they always just like suspect something just from anybody. I'm not even saying my own race, man, because I hate when people want to make it like, this is like the ignorant thing I hate about America. They want to make it only a black thing. Like, everybody in every race, you know, does different things. It's just the news doesn't want to show it. Don't watch the news, people. It's just so freaking depressing to watch. But anyway, there's always that one biased clerk that looks at one particular person, and he just thinks that he's up to no good just by the way he looks. When I tell you everything happens so fast, like, this is just, it's the biggest understatement possibly known to human life. Oh man, just picture, this is how the exit is in that Super Walmart. Like, you go around, okay? And so I just walk past everybody. The cash registers are on the right side, and you know, the exit ways to the left. So I just had to stay steady on that left. I had the weirdest freaking superpowers I was just born with. When like something bad is about to happen, I always sense at least one like unweird force of nature going on in society. And this guy, he's one of those rental cops that just stand over there by the scanner thing. And so that's the reason why I took the batteries out the pack, because if you're stealing anywhere that has a scanner, they'll scan it immediately. So you take it out the package. But no, I'm not condoning anything. Once again, act like you didn't hear what I said. But yes. So like the store clerk is just standing there, and he can't do anything. Like the best thing he can do is be like, let me look at your receipt, and then tell somebody. He never checked me. Like, I was cool with the dude. I always said what's something when I was coming in and out of Walmart, and then it was just something weird about him. Like, he looked off his game. Like, he looked to his left and had some funky ass face. He was like this. Wow. Like he spotted like some freaking old fat 69-year-old in a thong. Like, he was just freaking psycho. And I was just like, yo, what's good with this dude? So I keep walking, and then I look in, there's like a little mirror like next to the scanner. It was just something for decorations, I think. And there was like some guy in a yellow shirt like running to me. I was just like, I don't know if it was a yellow shirt or freaking what, but that junk looked yellow in my eyesight view. But I was looking, and he was coming near me. And then like there was another dude that was standing in front of him that freaking rental cop was looking at with the weird face. And like he just had the battery pack, like the empty battery pack where I threw it after I opened it up from the package in the same spot. He had it right in my face. He was just like, sir, can you stop for me real quick? And then there was a guy, had my hand on my back, and there was a freaking police officer, like all green and black, like a freaking transformer, looking at me just like right there, bro. And like I was just like, yo, what the f? Yo, there was nobody looking. There was no freaking way. And the dude that was basically holding an empty battery pack was just like, do you have the batteries in your pocket, sir? I was just like, yeah, I'm already busted, boy. Like, my first initial thought, like, dog, I was about to take off, bro. I wasn't even playing, but it was a dude that was in front of me that stopped me. Like, when I seen the dude running up to me, I immediately thought, like, ah, man, I think maybe the cameras or something like got a perfect view at the right point and spec at time and see me. So, you know, I always had that just in case thought. So I was about to take off and run. I was just like, hell no, that's not about to happen. Oh, we got freaking 3 different security guards right in my freaking view. And so right on the side, I'd never seen this door open before in my life. Like, it's like some freaking safe, dude. And they took me inside of there and whatnot. The police officer, like, was holding my wrist like he's about to handcuff me. I'm just like, boy, oh boy, I done messed up now. Like, I'm not even gonna bother coming home. Like, I'm already thinking about where I'm gonna freaking, like, just, like, go to, man. Because, like, my mom does not condone anything. Like, she's one of them old school black mothers, I tell you, boy. They had, like, a little, can thing. And, you know, they made me put it inside. So here I am sitting down in the chair right in front of, like, freaking, like, it's like it's 4 dudes inside the office. I think it was a store manager. It was a dude who saw me, and come to find out, he was an undercover Walmart employee who I thought was just a little basic old man. Like, bruh, like, I got set up. Are you freaking serious? Out of this little freaking mindset I had just not to walk around, and I just wanted to be cocky and take the batteries out the pack and just throw it in the same area. That one little strategy mistake I did, because I got away with it for so many years. I did that same exact strategy for different things I was getting from different items in different stores. So the first thing this guy asked me is if I ever stole anything from Walmart before and if I have my ID. And I said, yes, I have my ID, but no, I haven't stolen anything from Walmart before. This is my first time. That was literally like the biggest freaking statement I said. Like, you can hear the fear in my breath. Like, I never stole anything from Walmart before. And I remember freaking watching my dog Kel hit him up video one time, man, and he was talking about a story time. I think he got pulled over by the cops for speeding or something, and I just remembered the statement he said that like cops are some cops, not to say all because I don't want to sound ignorant, but like he said some cops literally are just freaking dumb, dog. If that's not the most truest statement, I don't know what is. So I kid you not, this guy asked me the same freaking question the first time, where if I ever stole anything from Walmart, 3 times in a row. I said no the first time, then he asked me the same thing but with a higher freaking voice, and the guy that's asked me this question, he's a police officer, by the way. I forgot to state that. My fault. So yeah, he's on to the second time. Then the third time, he freaking sounds loud all slow, like I'm freaking, like I can't like understand English or something. I was like, no, I never stole anything from Walmart before. Like I said that under my breath, and he came up to me so close. He was like this. So you think it's funny now, boy? Like he had his shoulders up against the wall of me. This is the same thing I had in the back of my head. I'm not even trying to be racist again. This is just honest fact, because all races across the world get dealt with the law in a very, very bad and depressing way. He freaking like was just like in my face spitting hot ass freaking coffee breath, bro. Like I'm ready to damn swing on this dude, man. I'm not even there like freaking joking, dog. I'm just like, nah, let me chill. I'm not gonna be these freaking kids you see on the damn TV, man, because a cop wanted to freaking overreact and abuse his freaking power, man. So yeah, he eventually puts me down. I had nothing to say. I was on hush mode. Like I was scared. Like I was shaking like a stripper on a Friday night, boy. I tell you, like I'm not acting tough or nothing. I'm thinking like, yo, I'm preparing like to go to freaking jail right now. Like I've never, ever been caught ever before stealing. Not in freaking one. I've never even been dealt with the law. The biggest thing to the law was like in the principal's office, and that'll be another story and topic for another day. But I mean, that was just it. And I'm just thinking like, yo, what's about to happen? So the dude that was an undercover employee and the freaking, the cop, he leaves the freaking scene. Like the cop was just like mad, like for no freaking reason. Like it's like he wanted me to freaking react so he can do something, dog. Like he wasn't having none of that, especially on a Sunday, man. Like that's like a freaking chill vibe day. And so the other two that was in the office, their job literally is to just watch people steal. And that was the last one I was in the office eventually. And he looks me dead in my face and says, "You are one lucky man." Boy, oh boy, just think again, anybody who was just praying for me at this time, like I said again, check out how much luck I got in this one particular manner. Stop stealing right now, everybody, or you will not get the same results, I guarantee you, man. I don't know what in the world. He looks me dead in the face again and asks me,
"You know, if you would have stole one more pack of batteries, you would have gone to jail, right? Listen, buddy, you're not one of these knucklehead kids out on the street. Go make something of yourself."
And so by then, at that point, that's when I told myself I'm supposed to be somebody in life. Not everybody will get the same results. Anything you do, whether it's, you know, not just stealing in particular. And after the end of the day, I had an option to either pay some fine that I would get in the mail. I don't know how much it was going to be. I don't think it was going to be like freaking crazy. But you know, I know money's coming out of my pocket. Like, no, I work hard for my junk. And then he gave me another option. I can be banned for 6 months. If I trespass, it's an automatic prosecution. I'll just go to a different Walmart down the block. But that's not the point, you guys. Stop doing whatever bad thing you're doing in life. I'm not even trying to, like, all jokes aside right now, you will eventually get caught, and it's not gonna be a pretty sight because you may not get the same results I got at the end of the day.
I'm not your